Hey, good morning. Let's continue, shall we? If you've seen part 1 and 2, you'll know what this is all about. First, there's the steering box. First, I'm going to undo the 2 hoses on top of the steering box. Then I'm going to take the bolt out of the steering rod. That needs to come out completely because it's notched into the shaft. Even if you loosen it, it doesn't pop off. That bolt's got to come out completely. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that first, in case there's lots of oil. I'm going to attempt to remove the kingpin under here first. Well, I'm still going to call it kingpin until someone tells me it's not called a kingpin. Let me get down so I can show it to you. This little bugger. Someone said, you know, they're not called kingpin. But the thing is, I've always called them kingpins. And because that's what I was told when I was like a teenager. Maybe it was a different kind of pin that had a crown bolt on it. And I've called everything that has a crown bolt on it a kingpin. But let me know, if it's not a kingpin, what are they called? Well, there it is. That was a piece of piss, man. That came off easy. Just a few, not even heavy taps on the side of the pitman arm, and it just popped out. Compared to the ones I used to do when I was a teenager, like on tractors and stuff, these are a piece of cake. This is what probably worried me the most, and so far that's the easiest. Okay, now I will continue taking the hoses off and the steering rod. Like I said, that bolt's got to come out all the way. I have to turn that back now. And then it's a matter of those big 4 bolts, and then hopefully get out of my mouth, fly. Then hopefully I can just wriggle it out without removing too much crap out of my engine bay. We'll see. Well, I thought, let's make it a little bit easier and get rid of the battery tray. Easier, huh? I'm thinking of like trying again to take those bits off without taking out the battery tray. I'll show you why. Wrong button. Well, there's a sorry. Well, there's a screw up under there, right? And I did the screws here. Did the screw there, and there's one there. And I'm like, it's still not coming out, right? I found one. There. Half covered by rubber from the spring. I mean, how am I supposed to get to that? Come on, Chrysler. I mean, there's no room. It's so tight up against the rubber, I can't get a socket on there with an extension. And I can't get a screwdriver on there because all of this is in the way. Right? Because it feels, can't see it, feels like there's a screwdriver slot in it. Well, good bloody luck. I'm just hoping you can see this because I can't see the camera screen. Are you for real? Putting a screw there? You know, why don't you stick it up my ass? It'd be easy to get to. Bloody hell. So I'll let you know what I'm gonna do. You just never know. Snap the bastard off, stick the battery in the back like on my red girl there. Yeah. A major sticker in the back. Anyway, leave me to it. Okay. I just thought I'd get my flashlight and camera out. It looks like a nut on the top here, but I can't get a 10 on it. I wonder if it's an 8mm. The other ones were like a 10. This looks too small. I'll try and get an 8 on there. Ooh, shoes are shaking. Look at that pathetic little nut. I don't think it was 8. I think it was some Imperial thing because I had to smack it on with a hammer. So yeah, it came off on the inside. But why not make it a 10 like the others? I mean, that one over there and that one over there. Why not make it a 10? Why two different sizes? You know, sometimes these engineers really piss me off. We were actually having a discussion on my Facebook page, Aussie Jeep Muscle, about whether the Jeep is metric or Imperial, right? Those nuts holding the tray were definitely 10mm, right? But then this steering rod bolt is 100% half-inch, right? 12mm doesn't fit, 13 feels sloppy, and half-inch being roughly 12.5mm, not exactly but roughly, fits perfectly. So this is Imperial, and some of the bolts are metric. So the bolts holding the box on are 18 metric, right? So that answers the question. I mean, I will do a clip on it. I'm going to get the calipers and I'm going to measure them. But like my red Jeep is built in Austria, which is 100% metric. Where the engine was built, I'm not sure. Pretty sure the engine is Imperial. So on these Jeeps you get a mix of stuff because they outsource. They're not all built in the same place, so they use different sizes. So if you need a toolkit in your Jeep, it's always handy to have both metric and Imperial. Just a word of advice. Okay, having removed the battery tray made this job a piece of cake. Removing the two hoses and the steering rod came off easy as pie. So now it's just a matter of the 4 bolts in the wheel well that bolt through the chassis into the steering box. So wish me luck to undo those. They're an 18mm. Got some friends here with a car. I may just go to the shop and get an 18mm socket. Okay, I got the bolts out, and yes, they were 18. May have to turn the pitman arm. Yeah. And I cannot turn the pitman arm because it's probably jammed there. Haha. It's that stuffed I cannot turn it. Please let me get it out without stripping the car. Which way do I need to turn it? Turn it. The shaft's got two flat sides. If I can get the right spring in there. Maybe able to be easier to turn. There we go. Yes, I made it back. Oh yeah, that's it. That's as far as it'll go. Oh, my hands aren't used to working anymore on cars. Anyway, you know what I'm doing. I'll let you know if it works. Okay, I got it out. But I should just I'm just going to where's the rest of that can? Can't wait till my shed is done. I got a hoist and shit. Alright, that's the one that came out. That's the one that's going in. Yeah, they look the same. The offsets on the arms appear to be the same. So I'm just going to give it a bit of a clean and put it back in there. There we go. Let's drop the new one in. I should turn the shaft though. So it's easier. Oh, that's so much easier than you want to turn. Ta-da! Ooh. There we go. The replacement is in there. It'll be interesting to see what it steers like. So now I've got to put the 4 big bolts in here, torque them up, and put the steering rod back on. down there. Put the hoses on. I've got some O-rings, and then see if I can replace those. See if it's worth doing. See if I've got the right size. And yeah, screw it all back together, and hopefully Bob will be your uncle. I'm tired, but it's in there. Battery's not down yet. Still have to put the bracket in, but yeah. Oh, hang on. Still gotta connect the overflow. You know what I hated most about this job? It's probably the battery tray. Putting that back in, lining it up. All the bolts and stuff. Anyway, here we go. Neutral. Make sure there's no leaks first. Do some oil. Lost a lot of oil. It's low. It's not empty, but it's low. Hang on, I'm going to go and get some more. Here we go. How long does it take the air to get in? Air to get out of the pump for me. There we go. Beautiful. I'll check the oil again. No grinding, no crunching. Woohoo! Ta-da! Fingers. Oh. Another thing I hate about these jobs is cleaning up afterwards. Especially when you're not in a shed and the wind's blowing everywhere. Oh, nothing. Nothing. Oh, no, the nozzle's leaking too. Probably do a little bit more. And it probably wouldn't hurt flushing that in a week or so, or after a big trip. Okay. There's a little crack in this plastic here. Yeah. Probably old. Bought it at a gas station, what do you expect? Alright, well. There she is. I don't see any oil leaks. It'll probably... Oh, turn around. It'll probably work better than its evidence since we've owned it. I don't know how much you can see, but help promote this channel. Join me and help support so that I can get a hoist or something decent. This is where the battery drain comes out now. Somewhere underneath here. Pretty sure that's it now. Instead of onto the chassis. Come on, now I'm going to turn around. Wrong button. Oh. Alright. The windows behind me are for some extra bedrooms where I'm sitting. There's 5 of us in 3 bedrooms, and sometimes we have disabled kids staying here. So we need more bedrooms, so architect is drawing them up now. But even when we've paid him for that, we'll have to save up again for the next step. That's live. Well, I hope you've learned something from this. I hope you'll be able to go back to my clips, and if you have the same problem, maybe you're having trouble with certain parts, and I hope that my clips on this steering problem have been of help to you. If it doesn't cover, ask me in the comments, or go to Facebook, to the Aussie Jeep Muscle page on Facebook. You can contact me on Messenger privately, send me stuff. I find that easier than email through YouTube. I don't like having an email there, because instead of commenting, people think, oh, I don't want to ask questions because I'll look silly. So don't ask in comments. So I get flooded with emails, and I don't want that either. I don't want to have a mailbox full of emails with questions that could easily have been answered on the computer, But if you don't want to ask questions in public, go to my Facebook, befriend me, use Messenger, no problem. I have plenty of Jeep friends that do that. They don't talk to me in public, they talk to me privately on Messenger. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I'll quickly tidy up. I'm not going to clean and take it for a good test run. I don't think I need to. We've got some friends parked behind here, so probably not until later. And at least we can go out tomorrow and have a shower and rest. I don't know what time it is. Mid-afternoon, late afternoon. Hard to tell this time of the year, because it stays light till so late. Anyway, keep on jeeping. Hit that subscribe button. But not just that, the important bit is to activate the bell so that you get notified next time I have a clip. If you could do that, that'd be awesome. I would really appreciate it. It would show me how much you appreciate the work that I put into making these clips for you, because I'll be sitting there for hours yet editing, cutting, chopping, modifying, adjusting the light. You have no idea how much is involved unless you know what you're doing. You've done it, you know. I sit there in front of the computer probably an hour, 2 hours at least, and then it's the exporting and then the sending to YouTube. I don't want to supply you guys with crap. I want to do the best quality clips I can make, and it's hard work and it's a lot involved, a lot of equipment to buy. You know, the shed, when that's done, I want to set up a corner of that shed with some equipment so that I can do live and people can ask questions live, and yeah, I just want to go in there and have a really good time with my audience. I really do. I enjoy it. So looking forward to that, and I'll go now and I'll stop flapping my gums and I'll see you in the next clip, I hope. Thank you again.